So yeah, man, tell us a little about yourself, man. Where you come from?
Well, my name is Steve Martinez, aka Mega Man from the Mega Man's podcast. I was born in Long Beach, but I lived in Widmas till I was 11 or 12 years old. Lived in Carson, home of the Booyah tribe. Moved around a lot, the Bay Area, Central Valley. Now I moved back over here years ago, and I feel like LA is my home.
Yeah,
Widmas is my home. Long Beach is my home. I mean, I gotta represent, man.
I love the energy, bro.
I know. You know what's the trip though? This whole nigga, I've been smoking all fucking day, but look, check this out. This whole motherfucking time you been sitting in front of me, dog. This whole motherfucking time, y'all gonna trip on this.
What?
He's not wearing a fucking Dodgers fucking sweater.
Oh shit! No, what is
Damn.
it?
Bro, this whole fucking time.
Dad, I love it.
God, bro.
I need one of those. Nigga got a bad dad.
I thought this nigga had a motherfucking Dodgers shirt.
Low key, I didn't really stare at it, so I thought it was a Dodgers shirt.
Bro, this whole time I just been like, oh,
you guys were gonna
Dodgers.
kill me, dude. I know I'm over here in LA. You guys are all Dodgers, but Mega Man. I used to live in the Bay Area. I'm a San Francisco Giants fan.
Hold on, dog. Hold on. Rewind this shit.
Let's hear cricket.
Man, you know what? I'm going inside. I'm not doing this shit.
What's your football team?
Nah, but it's good.
49ers.
Like the blood. Now you gotta smoke with us.
You know, the Dodgers in San Francisco, I think they're gonna go to the World Series.
Yeah.
The Giants and the Dodgers again?
Yeah, because it's like right now
they're fucking hating each other.
we're in the playoffs. You guys are gonna get the wild card. For sure, you guys are gonna get in.
Yeah,
so I'm thinking whoever's Giants or Dodgers, whoever wins
They're gonna
that
go
series is gonna win the.
So when you go to Dodger games, you go with the SF gear.
Oh, I go with San Francisco, dude.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll tell you this: when you're a San Francisco Giants,
cool.
There's some ones that's like, dude, just be more respectful because you're in
but
the home territory.
Exactly. I'll tell you what's worse than that. We had a guest that was a fucking Boston Celtics fan.
Yeah, he came
now I
on
can't
green.
this motherfucker can't disrespectful.
You can't bring the Celtics in.
Disrespectful.
He's from
Sitting
New
in
York,
front of
though.
us.
We let him
Yeah, we let him
slide.
slide, yo. That's how shout out GQ though.
Shout
man.
out to GQ.
Shout out to GQ. I love you, brother.
You cool, man. We love you though, nigga. But still,
Carlos, what up, brother?
you fucking did us.
When did you start your podcast?
I started the podcast, excuse me, 3 years ago, and I did the podcast on accident.
Oh.
So what happened was when
How was it an accident?
an accident because I just, for some reason, I was doing lives, and I felt like people were telling me, you should do a podcast and everything. So the whole story was how I started the podcast. I used to go to a lot of comedy shows, see Felipe Esparza, George Perez and all that stuff. So what happened was George Perez was invited on the Joe Rogan's podcast. Joe Rogan planted that seed. Hey, George Perez, start a podcast. You sure, homie? He said, yeah. 2 weeks after that episode, George Perez, he made a podcast called the George Perez Stories.
Yeah.
He does with Sidekick Xavier. Xavier is the engineer for Be Real TV.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to tell you, I know him.
Yeah. XG. Yeah, what's up, man? And they invited me on as the 50th guest, the best fan guest. After it was a cool ass episode, man. I don't know how I got home. It took me like 5 hours to get home because, dude, I got smoked out as a mother.
After what episode?
It's episode 50. George Perez. Yeah, so I got smoked out on how I made it home, and after that, a couple of days later, Martin Rizzo, he's a comedian. He goes to with Felipe. You okay, Felipe?
That was not a sound effect, man. That's freaky smoking off that savage wood. Got him.
I apologize.
No, he was on. He invited me on to be his guest. What you make? Oh man, hold on.
Medic.
Right.
Yeah, so he invited me on, and he taught me how to do the podcast and everything. And I was getting so much love from George Perez. And when I started the podcast, man, it was like
game over.
Dude, I got blown up quick.
Yeah,
Felipe Esparza, he's on YouTube saying shout out to fucking Mega Man.
That's
only one episode.
fucking hard.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something too. Since I started this shit, I kind of got a little bit of famous.
God damn.
Hey, so how'd you get your name?
Oh, the Mega Man. That's
Yeah.
that was my favorite.
For real, game? Your favorite character?
That's that nigga shit right there. That's that nigga shit
These
right
motherfuckers.
there.
No,
Yeah, I used to be on
Mega
that
Man.
shit.
That was like my favorite all-time game, and there's a story why I named it the Mega Man's podcast. One of my cousins, he passed away when I was like 15. He was living in Montana. He was going to church, going home, and he fell asleep driving a gas diesel truck. Hit him face first.
He was
So what
loaded, or nomás se volvió?
The other, yeah.
He was just asleep?
Yeah, he fell asleep driving and boom, hit it. And the reason why I call it the Mega Man, and that's my favorite game, because he was the first person on the block.
That boy had the Mega Man game. Come here, nigga.
Yeah. He was the first person on the block and everything, dude. And he was like, "Oh shit, like Mega Man, like what game you want to play?" It's like, I mean, Steven, it's like, I'm gonna play the Mega Man game. I never played it. It was, dude, I fell in love with it.
Man, the little songs and everything.
Hey, what was his dog's name? What was his dog's name?
Zero.
Yeah,
So
that's why I call it the Mega Man's podcast
That's
to
tight.
dedicate
So it did to
his
him.
memories. He passed
I
away.
love that. I love that, bro.
Yeah.
I
A
love
good
that.
memory from you and him chilling together, right?
Yeah,
For a
yeah.
simple video game.
I love that, man.
Play
Shout
it.
out to your cousin, rest in
Yeah,
peace,
shout out,
brother,
brother,
man.
man.
Shout out to your brother
Yeah.
for putting that seed in you, man. And
That's
you
tight.
know, I had heard so much about you from every single person. You know, like I've seen you in the roadiums. I've seen you everywhere, bro.
everywhere.
And like, so the main thing, I love your character. I love,
Thank you, sir.
I love
Energy.
how you represent our
love your
people. I
energy.
love how you represent.
That I'll tell you one thing. That's very hard, because I'm trying my best. But at the same time, our people are just criticizing. When you see one person's doing good,
Appreciate
you gotta
it,
break
brother.
them down.
Down.
That crabs in the bucket mentality has to be over, dude.
Yeah.
No more
Yeah.
of that.
I feel like you're on to something more than what you think. I mean, a lot. Even if it is hate talk, they're talking. You feel me? And
Yeah, they're talking 'cause
they're
of something,
talking
for
because they're
something.
seeing you everywhere.
Big
I
man,
applaud you. I applaud you for everything you're doing.
Oh, thank
Hell
you, sir.
yeah,
Thank you.
bro. Hey, on everything, bro. Give him everything.
How many guests have you had on your podcast?
How many guests? 350.
God damn.
Oh, right.
What
But
the
right now,
fuck?
I'm at episode 209, but
Fuck.
honestly, I'm at episode 426.
Fuck.
What the
There's
fuck?
episodes I haven't put out
I
yet.
seen like you have like 500,000 views already.
500,000 because doing the Mega Man's podcast, doing the Mega After
Hold
Dark, and
Hold
also
up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
In the night,
He said 500,000, and we was all like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
It's hard, yeah. It's
God
hard. I just-
damn.
Nah,
Yeah.
man, thank you for being dedicated, man. That's
That's
dedication. That's love, bro,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Shouts to Drunk at the Heights, man.
Yeah,
Look,
what
you got
up?
podcasters that are new that are already looking at you right now off the hard shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yo,
Yeah,
so
man.
what? So I might have missed this in
Oh,
what
you
you
were
said
trying to give
because
me one
of
too.
high
I
and
got
shit.
it.
But
Yeah.
how long you been doing this?
3 years.
3
but
years.
Three
no help.
years?
With like no experience. I was unexperienced. No
There you go,
radio,
right here. Nothing.
Just doing it.
And 3 years, you got
What?
how many fucking episodes?
436, but actually episodes altogether done is that close to what 806, 807.
And when the
way.
pandemic hit, you did them still?
I still kept on going.
Damn.
There's people that I know that podcast they quit. It was too much for them and everything because
Yeah.
back then no one was doing on Zooms.
Yeah.
Now everyone's doing it. So now when I do the podcast, man, I want to be like here. I want the energy. I can't
Yeah.
over the phone. I'm like,
That's what
I
I'm
get
saying.
you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They were
we
doing it all
started. We
up-
started right when the pandemic hit. That's how we ended up outside.
Outside.
We started in there in the backpack.
Yeah.
Then we
Yeah.
ended up in there. Then we ended up over there.
Yeah.
They kicked us out of there because that's federal property.
So
So
now
we
got-
own this.
We
own
They
that
can't
shit.
fuck with us here. So the cops
Yeah,
were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
well,
We
you
own
guys just
this.
put it in the streets. But
Sound like to the owners.
we love to have people like you because
Yeah,
we've been
it's
wanting.
positive, yeah.
There's days where we don't want to do it, but we go do it.
that's how
Don't
I
we?
am.
Oh, okay, so it's not just us.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
doing it, yeah.
you got family, you got kids,
Yeah.
you got work,
So
you
much
got-
shit
it's
going on.
you know,
You
tired,
And
your
that's
legs
the thing
hurt.
about me doing a podcast. To me, I'm living my dream. I'm living
Yeah.
my dream. Like you invited me here, and I'm talking
Having
to you
fun.
guys with
Oh,
the
yeah,
story.
that's tight.
To be told, I want my followers to follow you. I want you guys to fuck with my followers.
Yeah,
That's it.
man, that's
So
right.
What was
I
your-
I just want to see people win. That's it.
Hell yeah. What was your main, like, your first guest? What was it like? Was it music? What was it like?
My first
an
celebrity
artist?
guest I ever had was Tony the Wizard from Rhodium Radio.
Oh, shit.
We gotta have Tony come
Yeah,
over.
Tony.
Hey, Tony,
And you
shout
know
out,
what? Tony
Tony.
took a chance because when I heard about Tony, he did a podcast with George Perez and Let Me Know Pod from Wilmington. And when I did this podcast and everything, he was like, "Yeah, I'll do your podcast." He was super cool.
Yeah.
At the same time, she was there with me. We did the podcast after he was doing. Say, hey, Mega Man, and your lady, like, hey, stay here. I want to post this trailer, and he was barely finishing up the documentary Rhodium. Rhodium, and after that, he wanted to do the documentary, but he wanted to promote and all that stuff.
He hit it.
Yeah,
you guys.
Oh, see?
He just hit a fucking savage word. It's strong, dog.
You know what? I mean, that's what we do right here, man. We called a motherfucker Uber before.
Yeah.
We get niggas so high.
Some guy called an Uber.
We called him a motherfucker Uber before.
I cannot drive.
So yeah, with Vertium and stuff, with Tony Ye, when he was done, he was like gonna promote it. Then all of a sudden, he just like, hey, I'm gonna promote 7 or 8 episodes. And all of a sudden, look who he's at right now, doing the podcast for almost like 2 years now, and he's getting his name out there. And I feel like there's a lot of Chicano podcasts, but with him, he wants to see put like the who's who on his show, but also with the Chicano music and who's coming up and everything, which is kind of awesome. And that's why I think a while back you were on his episode. Then after that, he did another episode with you and Marcos from Caralismo Clothing. I had him on the podcast as well.
Oh,
he's
wow.
a cool guy, super cool guy.
Yeah. I got some of the gear too. I've been rocking it too, man. Shout out to Caralismo.
Caralismo need some gear, dog.
Don't
give it to Enrique. Give it to his brother too.
We need sponsors. What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? Who's on live right now?
Everybody's on live.
You
got fans, bro.
You got
mad fans, dog. I love that, dog.
Everybody.
Real question. Who is your favorite out of all of them?
Damn, I was gonna ask you.
My favorite
one.
All right,
come on, let's keep it real right now.
Memorable.
One.
Memorable.
Well, my favorite guest of all time, and we all know him, Tito Rodriguez, the Hood Santa.
Oh, yeah, that's my brother. Shout out to my boy, man.
He's the true guy. And
he's actually produced for me, so shout out.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
We go back. We go really, really back, so, man.
Tito, he's the man. I like what he's doing. He's getting out there. He's helping the community. I mean, he's just, dude, that guy. Man, if there was like 1 million Titos, that'd be awesome, man.
He's just humble, huh? It's cool.
Yeah, he gives back to the city every motherfucking time he can, dog. He shout outs. He goes to the paleteros. He helps out everybody. Damn, man, that's a dope guest. That's a good answer.
You gotta have that. He's awesome, man.
Is that like one of you would say like is the most memorable guest too?
The most memorable. There's, to be honest, there's a lot of memorable guests. I had Martin, Moreno from the Yo-Yo podcast. He's on tour with Fluffy. His son, Tito, Hood Santa, Project Coffee Cubs, Lizzie, Journey Loves and Hoes. There's so many people, the Who's Who's. And I feel like every time a person comes on my podcast, they're gonna fucking blow up. Even on the Make It Out Dark, I do other guests. It's awesome that we're just trying to do whatever we can to get our name out there, but at the same time, we got to be there for people so we all can, get over that hump where instead of bashing on each other and shit.
Bring us down, all together go up.
We gotta get there, man. We gotta grow.
Because that's just the trip, because have we had any other guests that had a podcast?
Yeah, Carlos.
Carlos.
Had a motherfucker.
Man, Carlos, bro. That motherfucker is funny as hell, bro. Damn, bro. That motherfucker don't play, bro.
You are our second guest that has a podcast.
Oh, for real?
I call Main Event and let them know who you were, and I just told them we've been wanting to do something different.
Yeah, we have a lot of music artists.
We like doing shit different.
What up? Shout out Green Eyes in the building. Yeah.
Do she got?
But
nah.
Hold up, you know what? Shit, you want to get into the songs?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what? You're gonna judge these songs, all right? We're trying to find out of all the local artists who's the best, and we're gonna keep them in rotation for the rest of the months. For the rest of the year.
For the rest of the year. He's gonna keep on hitting for the rest of the year.
Yeah, we're gonna play him for the rest of the year. And Mega Man's gonna
choose it.
All right. Okay. We got 6 songs for you to listen to. Five songs.
I got 6.
Yeah, 6. Okay.
What's the cousin there? I don't want to know. Okay,
no, I don't. He picked them. picked them.
Yeah, he picked them, but he's gonna pick the final one. All right.
Can I hear it in the earphones?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna hear it right now.
All
Yo, so first ever High at the Towers motherfucking review of the tracks. We're gonna start from the top. We're gonna start from the motherfucking top.
All right.
Y'all gonna be
All right. You gotta name the artist and the
Okay.
song. All right.
okay.
Okay, what's number one? No, what's
Number one?
No, this is the first one.
First track we gonna play
Uh-huh.
is from Too Much.
Oh, already?
This is called Skirt Pass.
Okay.
Check it
Let's
out.
check it out.
Check it out.
Last week he was here.